welcome to my journey. I almost forgot to pick up the phone. I was listening to my favorite radio station, and they had this thing they call Put Up or Shut Up. It's a rock and roll trivia game, and one of the DJs, he is a music savant. He knows anything and everything you could ever think about music. He like classic rock, 50, you name it. Oh my gosh, he is so good. Well, nobody hardly ever beats him. And this morning I was putting this stuff back here. I don't know if you can, yeah, see it sticking up, to go to CVan, and I was listening while I was loading it up, and the caller, that's what they do, a caller comes in, and oh, I can't, the sun's in my eyes, I can't tell what's going on. A caller calls in and does his first. The guy goes out of the room. He can't hear what's going on. Then he comes back in, he has his turn. Well, the caller actually got 8 out of 10. They always have 10 questions. The callers usually get 3, 4. If you ever get a 5 or a 6, you're doing really good. That 8, oh my gosh. Hardly anybody's ever beat him. He's had a few, but hardly any. He hardly ever has ties. Well, guess what? Today, he had a tie. So what happens is, how much ever money he's got in his pocket, if you beat him, you get the whole money, and if you tie him, you get half. So today he had like $83, and the guy got, what did he say, $41.50. And they have this, if you body bag him, that's if you get, oh my gosh, is it 8 more than they do? Something. 7 more, 8 more, they get a t-shirt, and they say you body bagged him, and you get this whole big, look at body bag. It's crazy. But you get a t-shirt out of it, so that's cool. Anyway, we're on our way to Goodwill. Okay. We're on our way to Goodwill. We're going to get there about right when they open. And I'm going to tell you what, if there's a line outside, I am not lining up like it's Black Friday. I will sit in my car. I'm not doing it, not to get in Goodwill. There ain't nothing in there I need that bad. Stand out in line. If it was Black Friday, I was going to get a 10-cent TV. I'm there. Of course, now we used to do Black Friday when the kids were little, because you could get some good stuff. But that's back when it was an actual Black Friday. You know, you'd go out there early in the morning and get in line and wait for them to open at like 6 o'clock. Now it's like round the clock, online. There's really no fun to it, I don't think. I mean, I hadn't done it in that many years, but it don't seem like there'd be any kind of fun to getting any deal that anybody online can get, unless you just like having it in your hands and not waiting for it to get shipped, you know. Listen, who told me? One of y'all told me they had Love's Baby Soft at Walmart's, and boy, oh boy, I ordered me some. They sure did have it, and I sure did order it. Yes, I did. Matter of fact, I dreamed last night that, oh, Daddy Work Truck. That's what I always say when I see one of David's company's truck. I call it Daddy Work Truck, because that's what I tell the kids. Oh, there's Daddy Work Truck. Well, Holly, RJ was more older. He was more older. I dreamed last night that I went into a bar. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I used to. And I was standing there, and the person who told me about, and I can't remember who, I'm sorry, the Love's Baby Soft was on the other end of the bar telling her friends, smell this, it's Love's Baby Soft. Oh my gosh, I don't even know why I dream the stuff I dream. I brought I hate it, my protein shake. I tell you, when I get out of eating and drinking these sugar-free things, I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. Matter of fact, I got some sugar-free drinks back here that I had bought. Some cheer wines and I don't know, something else. And David ain't gonna drink them. He used to, but he quit drinking them. I ain't gonna drink them, so I'm gonna put them in the one in blessing boxes. You know, we got one down there at the park, Veterans Park, down below where I live, and I figured, you know, there's some diabetics out there that would love to have them, so that's where I'm gonna put them. But I dreamed that it was, for whatever reason, a church man. And there was this little girl that we both kept. And her mama went to that church. And he was telling me all this nice things about what I had did for that little girl. And I went over to tell him I was going to do this to him. I remember in my dream I was going to do, and you too. Something like that, right? Well, he was backing up. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he thought I was coming up to kiss him. I'm like, I was most certainly not coming up to kiss you. So then he told everybody in the church that I was coming up to kiss him. Everybody started thinking I was like some kind of two-timing hussy. I'm like, I did not do it. So I was trying to explain to everybody. It was insane. I was crying my heart out in my dream, and I woke up this morning with tears in my eyes. So I was actually crying in my sleep. Y'all ever do that? I tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Now I dream about going to a diner, sitting with people I didn't know. But, oh God. Listen. We're supposed to be spring this week. They said on the news yesterday, because David, there was something on he didn't want to watch, so he flicked it over to the news, and they said we were 15 degrees above our normal for this time of year. So it's supposed to be in the low 70s, and one day it said 81. So we got full spring. Because this ain't spring. No. I think I put something on my Facebook page. Fake spring or whatever. Winter's around the corner on its couch or something. It's the truth. Winter will come right back on us. I know y'all had that happen too. Listen, we got all the crazy weather. I mean, it can't make its mind up. It just can never make its mind up. So you get in like the thick of summer. It hardly turns cold in the thick of summer. It'll turn warm in the thick of winter, but it won't turn cold in the thick of summer. And spring and fall, forget about it. It's all over the map. Golly. I can't see. Did y'all ever see that movie, Robin Hood Men in Tights? Me and David went to the movies to see it. Oh my gosh, that back in the 90s, and it was just I'm like, oh my gosh, they're not open. I was looking at, no. Now hold on. That's it. Ain't this Tuesday? And there's nobody here. I'm going up here to look on the, if, so help me, if the one time I come when it says they're supposed to be open, and they're not open, well, I just don't know what to do about it. Because if they open at 9, everybody would be here. Hold on. Well, it says 9. Okay, there comes somebody. And it's 10 to 9. Maybe people sleeps in. I don't know. Well, anyway, that movie, Robin Hood Men, I would think people would be here by now. I'm kind of... If they don't open at 9, I'm leaving. And then I'll have to do something till 10. because Seavan don't open till 10. Oh, let's see. What was I saying? Robin Hood Men in Tights. It was just a spoofy kind of little film. And the guy fell in this little bitty creek. This little bitty, just a little bitty drip of water, right? And he's laying back there. I can't swim. I can't swim. And we still say that to this day. When the time arises when it should fit in for the whatever behind it. I can't swim. I can't swim. I guess you had to be there. It was funny. I'm sorry, but, well, hold on. Okay, got a little thing going on. Well, I guess I'll just get up here and sit and stare at this door and see if they come open it. And if anybody else comes, because I know I'm not going to be the only person in there. Me and this person down here, and there's somebody sitting over here in the crossways in the parking areas. I don't know what that's about. I don't know, so I'll talk to you later. Well, they was opening at 9. Was nobody here? Now there's some people here. It's not full. So I know the time to come is 9. I walked in there. Me and 2 other men walked in. We're the only people in the store. And then they've just started trickling in. Well, the one day I get here early, there's nobody else in the store. Nobody bought anything before I did because I seen the parts I wanted to see first. Nobody saw it before me. None of it. None of it. I found one thing. And it wasn't even sitting where I think it should have been sitting. I'm not really sure where it should have been sitting because it's a body. I don't know where they're... I don't think they have a health and beauty section. Oh, a little bitty bit on the end. This was over where the plastic things are. And it was sitting up there with the cups. And I just looked up, I'm like, what is that? And I thought it's Homeworks, Slatkin and Company. I don't know who they are. Limoncello, Cupcake, Hydrating Body Wash, Infused with Essential Oils. Listen to this. Now, I can't smell it because it's brand new and it's 34 ounces. Okay, it was $4.99 tax. With tax and all, I got it for $4 even. For this big old giant thing. Fragrance notes. Limoncello, Sicilian lemons, candied lemons, sparkling sugar, creamy vanilla, French vanilla. No, French butter. Our hydrating body wash gently cleanses and nourishes skin, leaving it feeling fresh, clean, and lightly scented. Apply to wet skin, working to rich lather, and rinse. I don't know who they are. I don't know who Homeworks is. Do y'all know? Works with the ROX. Do y'all know who they are? Listen, it's only 20 after 9. I don't know what to do. I'm on this side of town. I don't want to leave this side of town. Oh, I'll go to Wanda's. She's on this side of town. Well, I say this side of town as in if you cut it in half. But I got to go down that way and down that way. So she's not really on this side of town, but she is. I know that don't make sense. But Seavan don't open till 10. And I'm not going to sit in the parking lot at... It'll take me 10 minutes to get down there for a half hour. So, I will just go around Wanda's a little bit. Oh, I should have gone out down there. Oh well. So, was there anything else I was going to tell you? No. Oh my gosh, I fell again. I thought I fixed that before I plugged it in. Okay. I'll see you later. I think I got my thing fixed. Well, I didn't go to... I pulled over here to the side where there wasn't not a single soul. Somebody just pulled it and backed in right there. They probably work here. I didn't go to Wanda's because I didn't feel like going all the way down there. And I come by down the road that Goodwill and Seavan are on the road on the opposite ends. Well, in the middle, but opposite ends. And I saw this Dollar General. I'm like, oh, I ain't been Dollar General in forever. Let's see if anything's changed. Nope. Not a thing. Still messy. Still U-boats sitting everywhere. Piled to the gills. Stuffed to the gills, I should say, of stuff. Nothing on the shelves. So this is what I got. I'm going to show you. straws with the flexible thing. I thought Jacob would like them in his little cup of coffee. And what I can do, because his little cup's so little, I can just trim them off and make them fit in there, you know. I got that. It was $1. And then I got 2 of these smoked sausages. I ain't seen these in forever because I don't go in the store and I don't look at these type things. Even when I picked out my treat at Walmart the other day, I wasn't looking, you know. So the only reason I bought them Vienna weenies the other week is because I was at Dollar Tree and I was looking there and I see them. I wasn't looking for them at Walmart, so I wasn't even looking for treat at Walmart. I just looked up and there it was. I'm like, oh, I'm getting you. These are like Vienna weenies, except they're like a smoked sausage. They're different. They're good, put it that way. This was $1.25. I got 2 of them. But now the calories, half of the can, there's 8 in here, so 4 of them is 130 calories. So if you eat the whole can, which I will, that's pretty much a lunch. Oh, let me turn that off. But the carbs for the whole can would be 6, but the protein for the whole can would be 12 grams of protein in this little itty bitty can of sausages. Make a sandwich out of that. With my bread, you're talking add 8 more carbs. So we're talking 20 proteins. We're talking 20 grams of protein in one little old sandwich. I'm saying you can't beat that with a stick. So 260 plus 80 is 340, so that would be 340 calories for the lunch, and that's all I could eat would be the sandwich. All of them wouldn't fit on the sandwich, and I'd have a few of them left just to eat by themselves. So that to me is not a bad lunch for that many. And it would be, let's see, what I say, 6, 10, 14 net carbs. So I don't think that's bad at all for a lunch. I don't. So I'm sitting here waiting. It won't take me, it's 9:47. It will not take me 10 minutes to get right down here to the C-Van. And I got to go to the bathroom. Of course, you know, everywhere you go, they ain't got one. And I can't think of nowhere that ain't completely out of the way to go find one. Oh, there's a QT, but it's way down this road and across the highway. So I'll just hold it till I get home, I reckon. I really don't feel like going nowhere else. I'll be honest with you. I know this sounds terrible. I think I said it again the other week. I didn't feel like shopping. I didn't feel like getting out of bed this morning. I didn't feel like taking a shower, which I did. I didn't feel like shopping, but I got out and did it. Mainly because, that's what I was going to tell you. I've had this donating stuff down there. It just keeps, you know, adding up and adding up. But they're delivering our freezer Thursday, and it's sitting there where I sit it where you walk out the door, so I could like grab it and take it with me or something, which I let it pile up. But I need to get it out of the way because I've got some things I've got to move out of the way because we have to have our freezer out of the way and have an empty spot for them to put our new freezer in. So I've got to do that too. I've got to do that today or tomorrow. And tomorrow Jacob will be here. Because it's Wednesday. So, yay. And, so I've got some things I need to do. But I don't know why I didn't feel like shopping. Oh, well. I'm just going to sit here and listen to my radio station for a few more minutes till it's time to head down that way. So I'll show you if I get anything. Well, Lord, people coming from everywhere. Listen, when people parks across the little road there, honey, I'm not going in. I got here just a couple minutes before 10, and I'll tell you they line up here. I've told you that before. Child, they were lying to the end of the building. I ain't doing it. That's too many people, and that's a little store. Little crowded store. I ain't doing it. No. I'll just start doing my coming back later like I normally do. I've only been here one time that I can remember, and I was filming that day, that I can remember being here when they opened. And that's when I saw the line for the first time. And I didn't get out and get in it then. You could be going like to Wanda's. Let's say I'm going to Wanda's, because my typical routine would be go to Wanda's and then come back by here and then head on back home or wherever. And you could be going to Wanda's lined up. You can be going anywhere down this direction if you get here before 10 o'clock, lined up. But no, that's too many. There's tons of people, too many people in that little building. So I think I'm just going home. I really do. I don't think I got nothing else I want to do today. So that's it. That's all we're going to talk. That's all we're going to haul. So I will. This is Friday. I'll see you tomorrow for my menu plan grocery haul.